Good morning, everyone. We are going to cover this UPS cardboard envelope that I have taken a score, and I measured to the center of the book and marked it. And then I measured how wide a regular book would be, which is 1 inch. This is 1 inch. And then I drawed a line down, and then I used my score and I put the book into here and I ran the score down this side and down this line, which made it be able to fold and make this bind here in the book. And then I covered it. See, I have an envelope here. So I've also folded it, covered it. I covered it with white cardstock on the outside and on the inside, so the brown UPS and this writing here doesn't show through on the material. I also cut this plastic here off of it, and I did have to cut it down. This down. I had to cut it down, not on the sides, because I folded it in. I folded this in and this end. So this would measure 12 inches. So I made my book 12 inches wide. So what I did was fold both of these sides in on this cardboard. And then I wanted it about 6.5 inches long. So I cut, plus also I ran glue inside this envelope to glue it all down so it didn't bow. And then I cut it down. I glued this here down, but I cut it down right even where the envelope opened, which gave me the 6.5 inches long. So that is about what a regular book, that hardback book that I would do, that's about the size it would be. So I did all that. And then to make this sturdy on the inside, I cut a thin piece of white cardboard. And I'm also going to use this thin piece that I'll cut 2 of them out. I'm also going to use the second thin piece to sew our signatures on for inside this UPS cardboard journal, junk journal. And these are one of the other reasons they're called junk journals, because you can use ordinary things that people would think was junk or trash and make a beautiful journal out of it. So I have covered both the front and the inside, all 4 sides here, with white cardstock. And then I just ran another piece of white cardstock down the seam here, so it would cover up anything that was written on there. Yeah. So that is how I made that. And I'm going to take the end that I cut off, this end here that I cut off, I'm going to use it as the bottom. So we're going to cover this in this pretty purple, peach, and white, looks like marble to me. So we're going to cover the cover with this, and then I've cut pieces to put on the inside. So let's get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Fiber Fix glue, and I do need a piece of scrap or a book. Here we go. A book to lay this on so I don't get glue. I have made a mess last night. I stayed up trying to put this together because a friend of mine saved me these. She saved me these, and she said, I don't know if you could use these. If you can't use them, I'll go ahead and put them in the trash. I said, no, let me take them home. Take them home. Let me see how I can incorporate them in my junk journals. But once I got them home, I thought, let me see if I can make a junk journal. And this actually feels like a hardback book. It is really thick and sturdy, just like a book would be. So let's see if we can get this covered without any flukes. We shall see. Now I'm going to go ahead and cover this whole book here on this side here. And one fall swoop here. If I do it quickly enough, it should not gel up on me. And you want to make sure you put plenty of glue on here. Make sure you get the ends. So we're just gluing this down. So how is everyone this morning? It's Friday. Usually I go to the market on Friday. But I went yesterday. I had to go pay some bills. And I thought, wow, I am out and about. I am going to go ahead and go to the market. So I got the glue on there. Smeared it all over. And then hopefully... Let's see. I'm going to try this by lay. You could do whichever way you want to. I'm going to try to pick this up, lay my material down, and just judge where I need to lay this on this material. How much I'm going to have on either side or top to pull in. So there we go. I hope I've left enough. We shall see. We shall see. And I'm going to go on this side, and with my bone folder, I'm going to try to get to the center here and smooth this out. We can do this with our hands, or you can use your bone folder. I'm going to fold it in here and get this right here really good, right there. So that looks good. Looks good, looks good. So the next step we're going to do is I'm going to glue these corners down. Just like so. I'm going to pull the corners in and I'm going to glue the corners down. This corner. This corner. All four corners. We're going to glue them down. Make sure they're nice and taut there. It looks like it's going to be another great, beautiful day. Warm day. Seasonal. Spring-like. Summer-like. But warm for... And I'm not going to worry about the glue that I get on this because I am also going to be covering this as well with the marble. And this is just some scrap material I had in a bag of scraps, and I thought when I went through them I didn't know what I was going to put on this journal. Okay, then we're going to go back and we're going to fold the top down and then this in. So we'll go back and we're going to put some glue here. Just at the top of this, just like so. And we're going to roll this down. Just roll this down into place, just like so. And I can go back and put more glue here where it needs. Oh, my corner popped up. Okay, let's put you back down. My fingers are getting glue on them. Gluey, gluey fingers when I do that. And we're going to do the same right here. We'll go across. And glue this up as well. See if I get enough glue on here. And we will roll this up. Just like so. And I need a wet one. And they're too far away, so. All right, and then we're going to do the same on the sides here. Need a little bit more glue here to glue that down. So then we're going to come down here and add some glue on this end. And we're going to roll this in, just like we did these, which makes a nice little corner here, like a picture frame. Get them on there straight. And then we'll come to this side and do the same thing. Going to run it down here. And we're going to roll this one in. Just like that. And then we can come back. And if you see anything that is not covered, or not, I mean not covered, but not glue, come back and add some glue to make sure they're down. Just like so. And then I'm going to go back through. This in here still didn't glue down. There. Then I will go back through and put a little glue right up under the edge here. Make sure that is glued. And same here. Oh. I love these nice warm days we've been having. Saves on the fuel bill. We heat with heating oil. So days like this saves on the heating oil. Saves on how much we have to buy to heat in the winter. So as you can see, this will be the front and the back of the journal, or whichever way I want to put it. I don't know which. I think I like this better. I think I do. Alrighty, so we have that done. The next step is adding these pieces in. And we will just glue and just add them in. And whatever's left on the bottom here, I will trim off later. And the same with this one. And we're going to take these out to the edge. Out to the edge of here. Just like so. And we'll make them even at the top. I got to figure out which one is the top. I think it's this one. I think I've lost. Yeah, I think this is the top. Okay. So, and that is the bottom. So we would bring your material up. I'm going to make it even at the top when I glue it down. And even here on the side. As best I can. As best I can is what I'm going to say. I think we need the straight edge out. And the same with this one. It's starting to glue itself already. I think I like this one over here. I'm still not certain. Okay. Just like that. Which is the top now that I've glued this on. But that's okay. It doesn't matter which is the top or bottom until you put your signature in. And then that matters. Alright. So let's get these in. So since these are going to be even, top and bottom, and I'm just going to do one at a time here. We are going to put glue here and glue right down here. And then I will pick out signatures here later today. And I'm not sure if I'll get them sewed in or not. My birthday was on Wednesday. And my husband is taking me out to eat to our favorite restaurant, Sand Springs in Frostburg. I just love that place. Their food, the atmosphere, I just love it. So that is where we're going later today after I get the kids and they are off to their homes. We will be going to have dinner. So, I'm just going to lightly put this down so I can move it where I want it before I smash it all down. Make sure you got it out to the edge here first, because that is important. As close as the edge as you can get. And then we're going to use this here. And I'm not going to worry about the hangover yet. I will clip that off of there. So there we have this put on. And I will be cutting this piece here off. So if it's just a little long, I'm not going to worry about it. I can trim that off. And then we're going to do the same over here. To get this glued in. Now I've made junk journals out of folders. File folders. The plastic coated file folders. I've made junk journals out of Amazon. Bubble wrap envelopes and their paper bag like envelopes. I've made junk journals out of a shoebox, a boot box. I've made junk journals out of 2 large envelopes. I made junk journals, of course, out of old hardback books that I collect. I've made them out of that. And now I've made one out of this cardboard envelope from UPS, and she gave me some from FedEx. So this is proof that you can make junk journals out of just about anything. You can make junk journals out of anything. See, that one's starting to fray a little bit, but I don't mind the fray of the on there. And you can get all the bubbles, all the wrinkles, if you work really quick, out with your bone folder. And I ironed this before I put it in. And we need to move the glue around in here because it looks like, I don't know if I can pull it back up now or not, that I didn't get enough glue in certain spots here. So let's pull it up before all this dries. The best thing to do is use your finger to make sure every spot is glued. Is to smear the glue with your finger. But then I get too much glue on myself. So now let's work this and see if we got that. Yes, there we go. We have got it. re-glued there so it's not, the material's not moving underneath. So there, we have covered this book, and I'll go back and cut some of these scragglies here off. We have covered this UPS cardboard envelope that you get stuff in. We have covered it in this material. Just like that. And we are going to make a book. We've got both the inside and the cover covered. So this is how you would make a junk journal out of just a UPS cardboard envelope. So I have all kinds of things to keep me busy this winter. All kinds of stuff that I can make junk journals out of or put in junk journals. And for those who are new, this journal, I gifted one to a friend. I just finished the first one that I made. And these are made out of 2 big, large envelopes that I ordered off of. They're not large, but big envelopes that I ordered off of Amazon. And let me move this aside. It'll have to dry or everything's going to stick together. But this is made out of the 2 large envelopes. And you fold it, the envelopes, after you glue the 2 together, you fold it so it makes a W. And I add the corner pieces, in which I will add to this one that I'm making now. That I wanted to see what to do with the stuff that this friend of mine gave me. But I gifted her the first one I made. This is the second one. And how it works is, after it's folded, you put your signatures, you sew your signatures in. And I don't know if you can see, but here's where I sew the signatures in. And here. And this works by each fold in the W has a different spot for signatures. This is the first one. And then I made, this is a flip out that I made. That just is put in here with a paper clip. But this is the first signature. This here is the front of the second signature. And they also have hidden pockets. And I forgot to tell my friend when I give it to her, but she will find that it has pockets here. Where the envelope opened, they made pockets. This is the second signature. This I haven't finished. And each one has a key in the center. Each signature has a key in the center of it. Then when you shut it, this is the cover of the last and third signature. So it has 3 different signatures sewed in different spots. And this would open this way. And this has also. And then it closes, and this is the front. So you have 1, 2, 3 different signatures. So I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans and our military people who are still serving today. We wish you all a wonderful weekend and a wonderful Veterans Day. So I'll see you all later. Have a great weekend. And bye-bye.